What's up, gaming heroes? My name is Erosium and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the Garrison followers that you can have to earn more gold from your garrisons. So if you follow the technique that I use, which is the inscription and tailoring, with inscription you're making cards of omens, and with tailoring you're making hexweave bags. These are the two ways that I typically use to make the most gold from my garrison in Warlords of Draenor across all of my alts. I've got loads of them, and we have tons of gold coming in every month. Having the Garrison followers is so important. We're going to basically go over why that's important, how to get them. I've already got videos on exactly how to find the Pleasure Bot 8000 and another video on how to find Admiral Taylor. But today I just want to cover it all in one video so you have a good indication as to what you need to do to get these followers and why you need to get them. Okay, so I'm on a character called Erodor. This character is a fresh level 50. He has, I think, the Pleasure Bot. We got the Pleasure Bot this morning, but we don't have Admiral Taylor, so we've got no inscription follower, but we've got a tailoring follower. Now, I want to cover exactly why it's important. So, first is first, if we were talking, you know, inscription, every 5 days you should get enough war paints to make, I believe it is 24 cards of omens, which turns into 240 cards of omens, okay? Now, that's an okay amount of cards of omens. It's not a brilliant amount, but it's not really what we want to be working with. We much prefer the number 48. That is double 24, okay? So 48 cards of omens is 480 cards of omens. That's some nice chunk of change. Okay, let's work out the maths really quick on how much difference that makes. So 240 cards of omens is 24 crafts. Times the average value of cards, which is 4.65 gold, equals 1,116 gold every 5 days. However, if you have double that amount, you end up with 2,232, which is a lot better gold, especially when you've got like 20 alts you're doing this on. Just for a quick math indication, how this is only from cards of omens, okay? And there are 5 sets of 5 in every month. Yep. So 5, so you're clearing your work orders on your garrison every 5 days. So you can do that basically 5 times a month, correct? Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to times that by 5 equals 11,160 gold. That's not even including the amount of gold that you'll be making from your tailoring as well, okay? So that's only inscription. Now, obviously some months you're going to have, 30 days in a month, so you'll clear your garrison 6 times that month. Sometimes you're going to have less than 30 days, so I like to just round it down to 5 clears a month, yeah? Okay, so say you do that now on 10 characters times 10 equals 111,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good gold considering you don't really have to do much work at all. So this is how you can go ahead and get more gold from your garrison. So when you are at the table just here, you see this architect table just here. If you're Alliance, the Horde have their own architect table. You can figure it out for yourselves. You have the option here to click to assign a follower. And if I go to my tailoring building here, you can see that my tailoring building has Pleasure Bot 8000. If I go over it, it says tailoring offers a variety of tailoring benefits when assigned to tailoring Emporium and increases the success chance on tailoring missions. Now, the tailoring missions success chance doesn't really bother me. It is what it is. Sometimes it'll be great to have. Sometimes, it depends if you're doing missions. I don't do missions. I think it's too much time having to spend doing that. For myself, it's mostly having Pleasure Bot there basically increases the amount of materials that I get from my work orders. So having a follower doesn't increase the amount of work orders that you get. It increases the amount of materials you get from your work orders. So instead of just getting, say, enough to make 24 cards of omens a week, you might have enough to make 36 cards of omens a week. Now, once you've got, this is honestly so awesome. I've just found this out recently. Once you've got your follower in your garrison, in your profession building, once they've leveled up by doing some work orders and they get to maximum level for that follower, they increase even more. They increase the materials that you make from work orders even more, which means that you'll eventually get to 48. You'll eventually get enough materials to make 48 cards of omens a week as well, which is absolutely awesome. Now, this is obviously bearing in mind that you're doing your daily craft of your war paints. Now, it's super important that when you're doing these you're crafting, this very much goes along with the skill level you've got for your profession. So say your daily craft is hexweave cloth and you're level 1 tailoring, you're probably only going to make like 5 hexweave cloth. It's not going to be very efficient. You want to make antiseptic bandages here until it turns green, like I've got it green right now, and that would be like, I don't know, around like level 30. At level 30, when you start creating hexweave cloth, you should make like, I'd say 12 to 15 typically each time, and as that level for tailoring increases, so will the amount of hexweave cloth you make. And it's the exact same for war paints in Draenor Inscription. So if you want to make it go even quicker, you need to kind of make additional stuff within Inscription to make your Draenor leveling go up. It's a good little trick to make you basically earn more gold each week from your buildings. Now, that being said, we've covered, you know, why you need to have followers in your profession buildings, and we've covered how just leveling up your followers by completing work orders will increase the efficiency of your materials gained from work orders. Now, let's cover exactly where you can find these followers. Okay, so there are a couple different ways. There is the extremely lazy man's way, which we're going to cover it because we like making gold, and this is the minimal way to do everything. Yeah, we want the least amount of effort required, and the least amount of effort required would involve getting yourself a lunar full inn. You see this one? Each day, a visitor offering a dungeon quest with generous rewards will spend the day at your inn. That doesn't matter to us. However, the level 2 inn does. Recruit random followers each week. You can specify traits and abilities you are especially interested in, which means you can focus on, oh, we don't have enough gold, which means you can focus on recruiting inscription or tailoring followers. Now, my thoughts on this would be recruit inscription, because tailoring is one quest to get your follower. It only takes one quest to get your tailoring follower. However, inscription takes like 15. The whole quest chain, and it's long. It takes 15 minutes, and you know, sometimes it takes 20 minutes. Depends what level you are, how quick you are, all that type of fun shenanigans. I'm actually going to take out 3,000 here. There we go. Wait, where's the money? Money? 3,000. Excellent. Okay. So, once you've got your gold, like so, we're going back into the building. We go over to the architect table. We craft our Lunarful Inn, and we stick it there. Then we will basically upgrade that to level 2. And when we've got it upgraded to level 2, we can hire some followers. I will show you that in just a minute. You don't have to get the inn in order to get the follower. You can do the quest chain, which unlocks the inscription follower, Admiral Taylor. Do that. I do have a video on this, so if you want more detail on how to do this, just go check out the Admiral Taylor, how to get Admiral Taylor video in the Garrison Gold playlist. It's in there. I think it's like the 3rd video down. Okay, so to do this, you simply need to go to Spires of Iraq, and right where it shows here this question mark, Araka Exodus, is a quest chain that will lead you all the way through Spires of Iraq until you get down to Southport Spires of Iraq. Now, before you get to here, you'll be at a bird encampment, is what I would say. I would describe it as a bird encampment, which is actually here, Beshar. And there'll be Jasper Fell, a human who looks a bit like a rogue, in all honesty, a human rogue who would be basically being guarded by 2 birdmen, and you just need to grab the quest off him. which you can access when you've done all these quests along here. And he will say, I will meet you at Southport. You go to Southport, you hand in the quest, and you complete your garrison building in Southport. Then Jasper Fell will say, go meet me at Admiral Taylor's garrison, which is just here. You go to Admiral Taylor's garrison, you complete the quest chain in there, and eventually you have to fight Admiral Taylor. And once he's been defeated and the witch doctor's been killed, you can therefore grab a quest off Admiral Taylor to go back to Southport, and at Southport you can hire him as a follower. It's quite a long quest chain. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to do, but once you've done it, you never have to do it again, and you can immediately start doubling the amount of gold you can make. And when he levels up, you double it again. So you're really helping yourself in terms of your gold efficiency for these farms. A lot of people just prefer to get the Lunarfall in just to save themselves the time, but you do have to bear in mind this costs you gold and resources, so you are exchanging something for not spending that time doing that. So there you have it, guys. That's a really common question I get on my streams and YouTube videos, is how come you can make 48 cards of omens and I can only make, 24? That's why. Additionally, if you are looking to get more work orders done, and say you only get enough work orders for 3 days or 4 days, you can increase the amount of work orders by upgrading your profession buildings to level 3, which you can do when you've upgraded your whole garrison to level 3. Now, once you've done that, that'll probably get you to 4 days. Now, if you want to get to the 5 days before you have to refresh your work orders, you need to get yourself a bank slot and get it all the way up to level 3. At level 3, this increases the amount of work orders that you can have across all of your profession buildings in your garrison, meaning that it's less time before you have to do a full garrison clear between each time. So it saves you a lot of time and effort on the whole work for the garrison. Okay, when you end up getting your inn level 2, you just need to walk in, speak to the headhunter just here, grab the quest, the headhunter's harvest, which is recruit a follower from Lisa Syrian, and simply say, I'm looking to recruit someone. Then you go to traits. So traits is what we need right now, and we go down to professions and we go to inscription. When we do that, we simply choose the recruit we want, and you can choose any of these. It doesn't greatly matter too much. It's entirely whatever you want. I'm going to go for this Ogre Slayer guy because I think he looks cool. And we're just going to hire him super duper easy. That honestly is ridiculously easy. I always use the Lunarfall for the Lunarfall in level 2 to get my inscription follower, just because I'm extremely lazy as a person and I just find it easier to do that. Okay, so now I just simply have to go to my inscription building and right click to put Kirandos Galeheart in, and it's as easy as that. We now have a follower in each of the buildings, which means we will get the very maximum amount out of our work orders that we can. We just have to wait for them to level up a little bit, and it's super duper easy. Okay, so you guys are probably looking at this sheet and you're like, what the heck does this mean? Okay, this sheet here works out how much profit you will make on your characters in your Warlords of Draenor garrison. It's so helpful to have, and one of my viewers were nice enough to basically create this. Now this basically just needs you to input a little bit of data and will work out the amount of gold you will make every 5 days on that character or on those characters, and then how much gold you'll make per month. It's really clever. So say we are doing this on Erosium. We'll just put the character name Erosium. You don't have to put the character name. The amount of cards of omens that they're going to make. So let's just say 48. He's going to craft 48 cards of omens, which is 480. So that's automatically works out as 480 cards of omens. He's going to make 2 bags a week. So that's 2 bags a week. It will automatically work out how much the bags sell for. For me, on my server, my bags of omens sell really badly. They only sell for 450 gold. But if you are on a server where they sell really well, you can change that to say 600 gold, which is like quite a standard I find on other servers. So Erosium, if the bags were costing say 600 and the average price of Cards of Omens is 4.65 gold, then your total gold for 5 days would be 3,432. Now this is times by 5 because there are 5 sets of 5 days in a month typically, and that means he's earning 17,060 per month. Now say we were doing this on 10 characters, we could just simply go down to I don't know, let's go to 10 here. Is that 10? Doesn't look like 10 to me. It is 10. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. And yeah, okay. And so we're earning 48. We're making 48 Cards of Omens per character, and 2 Hexweave bags per character as well. Then we would sell the bags at say 600 gold a piece. We'd then check how much gold we would be making from just 10 characters per month doing this on. It's 34,000 gold every 5 days and 171,600 every month on just 10 characters. That's only 30 seconds a day crafting, and you're done. And then each 5 days you're just doing a clear. Simply pick up your garrison resources, hand your new work orders in for each of your buildings. Should only take literally a couple minutes on each character, and you're done. It's 171,000 gold. That is enough for your garrison. That is enough for your World of Warcraft token. You no longer have to pay for your World of Warcraft account. Now, let's take this up even further. Let's say it's 50, okay? I'm going to take it all the way up to 50 and just pretend we're doing it on 50 characters, okay? Now, you'd have to be pretty crazy to do this on 50 characters, but if you like gold, then you might do this. You would be making, if you could sell the bags at 600 gold each, 858,000 gold a month with this technique. That's it. And it is so minimal for effort. The effort required to do this is ridiculously low. If you are really interested in doing some of these working outs yourself and to make it relevant to your situation, say you want to just kind of record how much you earn this week. Say you do 36 on one character and then you do 22 on another, etc., etc. Work it all out there. We do have to thank one of our users who made this awesome cheat sheet. He's called I Make Mistakes, and he's a great guy. He was the very first member to join. Click the join button if you don't know what I'm talking about, just below the stream, to join the Gaming Hero community and to basically support me and the channel where we're going forward. It really, really helps me. Anyone who can support the channel really helps, and it's just nice because anytime he needs any questions answered, anything like that, he can reach out to me. He gets to see videos a day early because he's part of the Gaming Hero community. He's joined and he's supporting the channel, so he gets those extra perks. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, you click subscribe, and I will see you next time. This is Erosium out.